For the 2 years, Mbuvi Ngunze has been at the helm of Kenya Airways since taking over from Titus Naikuni. KQ has posted losses. The airline made 25.7 billion shillings loss last year and last week announced 26.2 billion shillings in full-year loss, another record. This despite the strategy the airline has embarked on, including staff rationalization, which has also seen the carrier retrench 600 employees, and reduction of fleet through lease or sale, which targets to save 20 billion shillings.
These are part of the initiatives that we have taken in order to reduce our structural capacity. I think one of the big asks that the board had of us was, how do you reduce the capacity today in order to reduce the cash flow out that is not generating value for us?
KALPA now maintains that these interventions have been futile. The pilots have also raised issues in regards to recruitment, claiming that preference is given to foreigners. KALPA says only 70 crew members have been retained, with 56 others leaving for Middle East carriers. Grounding of two 777-200ER aircrafts and fuel hedging, according to Captain Gichinga, continue to hurt efforts to fly back Kenya Airways to profitability.
The cost we have on the 787 is about $1 million per month, yet these aircrafts would be operating at zero cost to the company. The next thing would stop fuel hedging. This fuel hedging, during the results, Mbuvi talked about these are one-offs. If you look at what he said last year, was the same thing. These are one-offs, but they continue being done, and you find ourselves in a hole of about 6 to 8 billion Kenya shillings in just fuel hedging.
In addition, the pilots claim the 20-year partnership with KLM, which is the second majority shareholder in the airline, has contributed to KQ losing key routes, especially in Europe.
This partnership in its original form was that we will control the African market and they will do most of what is in Europe. So we ceded the routes that we used to operate, Copenhagen and Zurich and others, which were there before my time. And we were meant to concentrate on the African market. But what has happened over the years, you now find KLM flying to every East African country, and yet we have not progressed in the number of countries that we are flying into Europe. So we find the whole thing is skewed towards somebody coming to operate in your backyard and him not allowing you to operate into their backyard.
KALPA now believes there's only one solution to change fortunes in Kenya Airways.
At a particular moment, the best way forward is if we had change in top management, if Mbuvi Ngunze would leave the company, if the chairman of the board would rescind his position, and other board members, so as to give an injection of new blood and people who can help steer this company into better fortunes.
Ronald Willie, Business Defined.